We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. The Phils are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Now at the plate, Leon Kennedy, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Batting second.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics. And not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Hit in the air out to center field. Conforto is right there, one down. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only one gone.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Batting fifth.
Now in the box, Kenny Winters, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Batting fifth.
Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Nimmo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 3. The Mets coming to. Jake Arrieta will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready with another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting third.
Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
41, Drew Butera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Nimmo is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Lowry's got it, and there are two away now.
Now back
into the box now. Leon Kennedy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Shortstop, Scott.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Robbie Cano now. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. No balls and one strike. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Robinson Cano becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. This year against right-handed pitching, Conforto brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fouled away. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Lowry.
Arrieta's ready. 0-1 on its way. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Neil Walker, number 14 on the season, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan and studying the opposing pitcher.
Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. That's a strike to throw down, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets nothing. Standing in, Dominic Smith. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Kennedy has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Slow roller left side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sink.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 6. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Leon Kennedy.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the first baseman,
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air to left field. Cespedes is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
The center fielder.
Striding in, Kenny Winters. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 7 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Kennedy arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Number 40, Wilson.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Popped him up. Robinson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
The third baseman, number 7.
Ready once again, Maikel Franco. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Nimmo is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Now to the plate, Jake Arrieta. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Arrieta.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
At the plate now, Leon Kennedy. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Lowry. On to second for the force out, and the side is... Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Leading up for the Mets.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman.
And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count.
Cano.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this will wind up being extra bases for Cano. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And there's one away.
The batter, number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jed Lowry is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. 1-2.
1 ball.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And another foul ball. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Franco is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First offering on its way. And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Neil Walker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The batter, the second baseman.
Digging in once again, Jackie Robinson. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, down on just 4 pitches. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Juan Lagares is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Walker moving to his left. 1 away.
The batter,
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Out in front of it, strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Just a tick behind for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Mets nothing. Robert Gesellman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kenny Winters is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Conforto patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
Leadoff man set down now for the veteran Ken Griffey Jr. Now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot for Junior. Number 11 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
The third baseman, number
into
7.
The box now, Michael Franco. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The catcher, number 41, Drew Butera.
Standing in now, Drew Butera. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box, Jake Arrieta shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze.
Kennedy.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Leading up.
First pitch of the at-bat.
The catcher.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare
Now
down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Winters is right there to take it in, and on 1 pitch, that's all for
Up
Cespedes.
next to the net, the second baseman, Robinson.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The next 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Junior. He can't get there as it falls in. This will kick up against the wall now. And Cano will score. He's safe at home plate.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He
The
was
batter,
1
number
strike
4.
away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Butera is under it. And the inning is over. Mets pick up. Digging in now, Scott Kingery. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone rate.
Smith has a play. 1 down. At the plate, Jackie Robinson. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Nimmo will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Kenny Winters. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Seawald now playing shortstop and batting 9. Number 25.
Kingery on third. Winters on at second with 2 down. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Phillies leave a couple, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. So digging in now, Dominic Smith in his last at bat. Popped out in foul ground.
Dominic Smith.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Griffey waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Butera waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Maikel Franco.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Franco brings in a batting average resting just under .320. And the look in. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
In now, Drew Butera, skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. 1 away.
The pitch.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Philadelphia, number 6, Bryce Harper.
Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So now next to the plate for the Phils, Leon Kennedy. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Justin Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Jackie Robinson. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4. Juan Nicasio, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Leading up for the Mets.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next up from New York, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. The throw to Robinson. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The Mets down to their final strike. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I get.
Oh, and a great play to make the catch there, and with that fine play, the ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Arrieta earned his 5th win of the year. Noah Syndergaard struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.